Remnant 2 has officially released and we have a lot to say about it. Was it worth the hype and anticipation? Yes! Yes, it was. How's it, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Zanya, also known as Sadistic Muffin, and I am a variety content creator. You can catch me live on most days over on Twitch, probably playing Remnant and other games. And on YouTube, we are exploring new and exciting things from my Steam backlog. Today's video is about my absolute favorite game, Remnant. More specifically, Remnant 2 that released not so long ago. I will say this though, that the video will contain a lot of spoilers as we will go into some detail regarding some aspects of the game. So if you are yet to get into the game without spoilers, this is your fair warning. I'm a huge fan of the series and I can talk your ears off about the lore forever, but today I will just keep it as brief as possible just to give you more or less enough idea. First of all, you don't need to have played the previous titles to actually know what the hell's going on in Remnant 2. But what I have experienced is that a lot of people want to return to the previous titles to kind of find out more information, understanding about the lore and the game, and I think that's pretty amazing. I personally did enjoy Kronos Before the Ashes, played the heck out of Remnant from the Ashes. Now I can't even put down Remnant 2. So the story is kind of pretty straightforward. An alien species called Root has invaded and infected Earth. There are some places that have really taken a hard hit, nuked their worlds, while others have lived with it. We are fighting back and ending the Root before it destroys reality itself. Each world does have their own story. It has a contribution towards the Remnant series, and that is pretty amazing. I mean, there are so much more than what I just explained, but that's pretty much the gist of it. There are familiar faces such as Mudtooth and Reggie, the good old Ward, and also this guy. I remember you! Are you the same guy from Ward 13? For reals? Hey! They have included some pretty cool features from their previous titles, and my little lore heart could just burst from excitement. Also, the music of this game is majestic. I mean, the boss fights, the sound cues, the general tone of the game is beautiful, and I had the hum stuck in my head for weeks. Holy fuck, this game slaps hard. I was hoping to get more Remnant, and boy did Gunfire Games deliver and go beyond my expectations. It really feels like they continued the story from Remnant from the Ashes, taking us to new places and going beyond. They really could not have picked a better title for this game because it's literally more Remnant. More shooting, more bosses, more rewards, customization, even more procedural generation. I have 150 hours in this game and I am still encountering new bosses, hidden passages with them fake walls and the secrets. Oh my god, the secrets upon secrets within secrets in this game. It makes you wonder, how far do these secrets lie? How deep does it go? They really have me looking at every floor, wall and light, and even just a random piece of the map because it looks like something. They have messed with my brain, really triggered the inner loot goblin and completionist in me. So I'm very much on the hunt for every piece of weapon, armor set, accessory piece in this game, and everything I can get my greedy little goblin hands on. There's literally so much to do. They really do reward the curious ones, so please make sure that you actually go and look at some nooks and crannies. If it looks like a fake wall, a puzzle, or some random thing, there's a reason and you should probably try and explore it. And talking about exploring, while we were mucking around in the last world on our way to the last boss, just vibing, I also happened to find myself in this game. Yeah, this was completely unexpected and I'm still in utter shock. Even still today, I don't think the shock will ever go away. I'm part of Remnant 2. I'm inside a game as an accessory, a bucket list moment, something I will never forget. So thank you so much, Gunfire Games. Thank you again. Thank you, community and everyone that was involved. This is truly something special. And talking about this ring, this is also a key component to unlock a secret class. But please go check out the video that I made about the very first time we came across the ring in the game and where to obtain it to get you one step closer to that that secret archetype. This is all very exciting, and it's kind of cool that they're including community things and creating a super secret archetype. In the previous game, Remnant from the Ashes, there wasn't much customization when it came to choosing your class. It was pretty much deciding between short, medium, long range damaging, armor sets, and the weapons that you pick up, which will help you kind of build something for your playstyle. This is now completely different in Remnant 2. Here, it very much matters what type of class you choose. I mean, from the get-go, your unique class will have their own unique perks, traits, armor sets, weapons, and some perks and traits will only be available for your class and won't be available for other classes to use. However, you'll be able to dual spec, which is a huge game changer. And here's where the customization really goes deep. I mean, you can go from a badass tank that constantly heal yourself, or switch to a more stealthy precision build where you take enemies out from a distance and do mad crits. Though in the previous game, each armor set did give you unique stats, had attributes, had armor skins. This is a little bit different in Remnant 2. It does excite my little heart to see some returns of familiar armor sets and weapons and accessories. Although you no longer gain those attributes from the armor set, you now will gain your attributes or perks from your archetype and the type of relics you equip with your accessories. This really does make the customization in the game feel more epic. More customization, going from 2 rings, an amulet, and standard dragon heart to 4 rings, some really cool relics, fragments, and mutators that you can find through secrets and events that are obtained through the progressing of the game. You can use these to really customize your build and find something that really fits your playstyle. The mutators are a brand new addition to Remnant 2, and these give your weapons like unique effects such as increased damage, maybe the ability to return some ammo, and so much more. I really do like this. Graphic wise, it's a huge step from the previous game. And I honestly thought the previous game was really beautiful and good to look at. And now there is more life in Nisha. It's so vibrant. Tons of different types of monsters, bosses. And I often find myself saying, oh my god, how beautiful. Taking screenshots, just soaking it all in, even in boss fights. Trade caps is a little bit of a sensitive topic for a lot of people. I mean, we went from 800 trade points down to 65, which is a bit of an adjustment to make. They have increased the trade by 5 since the release of the game until now. So quite curious to see how they will be working with that in the line of the DLCs coming up. I have full faith that they know what they're doing. Something small and something I've just personally enjoyed that they have done for us in the Remnant 2 is the fact that your stamina bar out of combat, you no longer use stamina out of combat, and that is just amazing. More procedural generation. I cannot talk enough about this. I have over 150 hours in this game and I'm still encountering new NPCs, new bosses, hidden passageways, quests I have not even seen yet. There is still one boss I'm looking for particularly that I just have never seen again since my very first playthrough. This is what makes the game's replayability so unique and amazing. If you have only played through the campaign once and haven't really explored adventure mode, I think you haven't really experienced what Remnant is about, because they want you to re-roll your adventure modes to go and explore and find more secrets and hidden things. I mean, you can get some pretty amazing weapons and accessories and cool things from doing puzzles, secrets. Yeah, I know, it's sometimes going to require you to roll 4 times, but the rewards and the outcomes are very rewarding for this. And if you're a completionist and loot goblin like myself, you will really enjoy the replayability of this game, which again has taken the game to a next level. One of my favorite type of puzzles was the water puzzle, as well as the quilt and blossom. I mean, how cool is that though? The thoughts, the details, and the cleverness behind these puzzles really made the game stand out from others that I have ever played before. I mean, there are secrets in Dark Souls, which is another personal favorite of mine, but the extent to which the secrets go in Remnant 2 is just something different. We can jump. This blew my mind. The second I saw the Remnant 2 trailer and saw the characters were jumping from one platform onto another during a boss fight, I was like, what the frick? I love that. I love that the environment is changing during the boss fight and you're kind of forced to make these movements to survive. I mean, yeah, there were boss fights from the previous game of which the environment also did change, but holy frick, we can jump and do so many cool things. It felt like the very first time I played Sekiro after Dark Souls, and I'm like, oh my word, I can jump. It changed my life. More effects, more really cool weapons, weapon mod designs, and attention to detail. This was and will forever remain one of my favorite things about this game. The way your weapons change according to the weapon mod you have equipped, the effects of certain statuses on your character, something so amazing. Every time I play this game, it often never seemed to disappoint me, except for Namue. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed when I initially saw her because she looks a little bit different from the trailers and the art I've seen versus in-game. But no hate, absolutely love her, just was a little bit disappointed. Absolutely love this game. It's a great game for its discounted title, and it still has its fundamental elements from the previous games, such as the smooth weapon feedback, epic bosses, Souls-like fighting, really cool rewards for your curiosity. They still have a really good balance between difficulties, and honestly, the list goes on. Gunfire Games really did let the game speak for itself. We knew about 4 classes ready to be picked from the first time you launched the game, and I was ready to make up my mind. They did not spoil anything related to the additional 7 classes you can obtain through the worlds, with one very specific looking class, which also happens to be my favorite armor set I used to run in Remnant from the Ashes. And again, my lord and nerdy heart freaking out and doing the Leonardo DiCaprio moves every time I see something I recognize from the previous game. Although we had some fun playing this game, we sadly did encounter some frustrating bugs, such as not allowing us to join each other's games, getting stuck in wall stones, just some strange graphical glitches. But thankfully, the bugs weren't too intrusive. The developers are actively working hard on improving this game. I mean, they're listening to the community, taking feedback, really putting effort into improving the game as much as possible. They really did create something unique, a game like no other, and I have full faith that the bugs will be ironed out over time. You can also follow their Discord, the Reddit, and other socials for the updates on these bugs. I'm putting the links in the description below for you. All in all, we had tons of fun playing this game. I played this game mostly on multiplayer, but I also did have my own nightmare playthrough, of which I thoroughly enjoyed it. There are already DLCs confirmed for the game, they're in the works and talks of crossplay, and so much more improvements to the game, to which I'm looking forward to. And I really hope they bring back survival mode from Remnant from the Ashes. That was definitely one of my favorite things to occasionally play. This was like a roguelike RNG system, fight your way through dungeons, different bosses, as long as you can against a timer. Freaking love that mode, don't even get me started on that. So I really do hope they bring the survival mode back. Remnant 2 was tons of fun. I often find myself just wanting to play more, explore more, and see how hard Apocalypse is again. If you are still uncertain on whether or not to get into the subgenre of Souls-like combat with my other Remnant videos or look-sees, let me know if you have any questions. Also drop it in the comments below. You are welcome to come by my Twitch stream. We can have a chat about it. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. I best end this video so I can go play some more Remnant. So bye!